Hi guys, and welcome back to Christian Casts, where I go fishing so you don't have to. Today we're back in the bait building workshop, and I am actually going to show you. This is actually what I get out of my 3D printer with a split bait. I'm actually going to make a video to the process how you can easily make a normal crankbait that you have already 3D modeled into a crankbait, because you can actually do a very easy split. You have to change the A pocket a little bit, and then you can actually print it quite well. You just have to slice it in the printing software, but I'll show you guys that in a other video. So today I took a little bit more time in getting the 3D print nice and clean and sanded, and I'll show you guys what we are working with. So I've got my pin ready already. You see it is still too long, but we shortened that then before building in the pin. It is freely working, and you can maybe see there's a little space between there. I don't know if it focused, I hope so. But I will maybe also make a short where I show you guys how I set the pin and on a finished bait. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Today is going to be another very easy, quite effective airbrushing tutorial. We'll be focusing on purples and a little bit of blue and pink. This is a fluorescent pink that we're going to be using today, and then I'll set you guys up that you face the desk, and we'll straight away start. I'm quite looking forward because I really enjoy these eyes that we're going to be putting on today, and then I'll set you guys up and we'll get to airbrushing. So see you on my desk. Well, as most of you know who has joined for the bait building process that I have been going in the winter season, my first step is always grounding with a neutral color. So we will be grounding this bait with some white today, and I'll get started straight away. So that is the first part, and now we'll head over to the head. So there we go. Now we have got both our first parts grounded, and I'll get you guys back once we start with the next color. So the next color that we're going to be putting on our bait is some normal purple. Where's the normal purple? Nope. So we're going to put on some normal purple, and then we'll put on some fluorescent purple, because this is going to be one of the main side colors of our bait today. So there we go, and now we'll go over like that. So like that. That is the first part of our bait. Now we'll just check quickly where about that line ends, and then we'll know that is about that. We'll still spray the top. There we go. So that is the first color, like that. I'm quite happy with that, and I'll let it dry, and then I'll get you guys back once I change up the colors and we carry on the airbrushing process. I think I'll still go over here just to really make it, oops, nearly knocked you guys over, just to get a complete coverage, and I'm quite happy, so I'll get you guys back once we carry on. So the next color is going to be some fluorescent purple, and we will start on our head with just a nice little line like that, and we'll do it here as well. Just like that, and that will do on him as well. Just like that. There we go. And now I'll wash this out, then we'll add our fluorescent pink, our metallic purple, and then a dark blue for the back before we add the scales. So see you soon. So as you can see, I've got my fluorescent pink loaded, and we'll now add on the head first our lateral line. There we go. We have got our pink added, and now I'll just check. It looks quite okay. This is still a bit wet. Now we'll let that dry, and then we'll add the metallic purple from the top and get a bit of overspray downwards, and then we'll do the blue, and then we'll be ready for the scales. So keep tuned. I'm really excited to see how this bait looks after the clear coat. So we have got our metallic purple loaded, and we will now go over the top. Just like that. Now we are happy, it is quite shiny. And now we do the tail part. So now we have got the rough bait ready. So I'm quite happy with that. Some of you might think, why do I paint first with purple the top and go over and everything? And if I'm anyway going to be painting over it again with the metallic purple as a reference. But I actually find that if you ground it and always go then from the ground color that you put on from the top, you actually get a nice transition of colors over the entire bait. Of course, because the round edges up here, if you then just spray from the sides, you miss that a little bit, and you really get a good coverage if you do it straight away from the beginning like that. So now we will get ready for the blue color still, And once we have got that in, I'll get you guys back. So the last color of the bait itself before the scales is this blue, and we're gonna go over the top itself just like that, just that we darken down the top like that. So we've got that, because we don't want it to be too bright to frighten off the fish. Just like that. So now we'll be ready for the scale paint, and I'll get everything ready and then we'll start with that. So I'll wash this off and get you guys back. Well, the bait is dry and I've prepared it for the scales, and now we are going to do the scale pattern, and we will go over with some silver and just like that. Now we will darken down our silver a little bit, and I'll show you guys that is the old silver color, and now I will add a little bit if the black comes out. I'll add a drop of black and mix that up. And then we'll go over the scales once more in a other direction than straight onto it. So this is the new silver, if you see from the old to the new, and we will be spraying it from the side like that. There we go. And now we'll let that dry and then reveal the scales. I think I hit it a bit too hard right up here, but I'll just leave it and see how the scales come out. Welcome back, and we're gonna head over and do our scale reveal. So first part of the lure, I like that scale pattern quite a lot. It's a bit heavier than I usually go, but it doesn't look too bad. So we have got a nice pattern that will still change a bit with the clear coat, and that's going to be the lure. So I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out, and I'll get you guys back once I glue in the eyes. So let's get these eyes on and put on the first. There we go. So that looks quite cool. And next. So there we go. our eye is on, and now we will head over to clear coating, and I'll take you guys with. So we are back, and we are going to start our clear coat. I'm going to start with the head, and move this out of the way a bit. And a lot of people ask me, why do I clear coat the baits? I could just use them without the clear coat. First of all, I really like how the clear coat makes the scales come out, and second of all, the lures are a lot sturdier, because the paint scheme doesn't come off as easy if you miscast and hit a stone or hit something you don't want to actually, but we all know it happens. So the clear coat will protect the actual optic of your lure, so I would recommend it to anybody. So now I like the coverage that we've got. We'll get rid of the bubbles and set it off to harden. Getting rid of... Wait, I bumped into you guys again. I don't know, the tripod is standing differently today. There we go. Now I'll set this off to harden and I'll get you guys back. So the last part before our outro is going to be the tail. Happy with how that looks. I'll set it off and then I'll see you guys for the outro. So, welcome back to the outro. We have finished yet another lure today, and I'm quite happy with its action. And you might have seen the video of last week. If not, this bait was weighted a bit differently through splitting it. So I think the head was sinking a little bit slower, so we had a sink like that, and the lure went down pretty much like that. And today I weighted it a bit forward still and added a little bit of lead more than the last time, and as you guys can see in our water glass, it actually sinks quite well. So I am quite happy with how the sinking action is of today's bait, and I'm really looking forward to taking it out for a spin and seeing what we are able to catch with it. So thanks for joining another bait build. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. We are going to try these funny powders maybe next week. I still have to make a lure with a groove in that we can super glue in that, and then we'll have fluorescent lures, which is also quite cool. I actually forgot switching off the heater today, so if you hear something in the outro in the background, it is a heater because we are really starting to get into winter. A bit late, but we've got snow now, and I'm really looking forward to spring when the season starts again, that we can go out there and test all these lures. So I wish you a good one, and we'll see each other for the next bait build. Cheers.